Hello, how's everybody doing? For those of you who don't know or haven't looked at the channel, my name is Guillermo. I do travel quite a bit. I like to record. I like to do travel photography, videography. I like to make YouTube videos as well. I have a TikTok. My TikTok is Guillermo Medina. So my name my last name. And this video here is just to kind of highlight that fact that I do want to kind of really grow this YouTube channel this year. I want to make it as big as possible. I want to travel more. I want to, obviously the goal of this would be to kind of make my my career traveling, because it is something that I have a passion for. I love to explore. I love to see new things. So this video here is kind of to highlight the vehicle that I have and how I've been wanting to try to transform it into a travel SUV, which I kind of have already. Not anything crazy. You'll see in this video, it's not anything, you know, extraordinary. It's just a platform, memory foam thing to sleep and, you know, covering the windows and everything. But that's something I do want to highlight. A couple weeks ago, I put in my 2 weeks at my corporate job. I was an executive at a law firm, and you know, it's time for me to move on from that company. I am currently, you know, I wish it was indefinitely. Like I said, that's why I want to grow the channel more. But unfortunately, at the moment, it's not indefinitely. I do have quite a bit of offers already and a couple of more interviews coming up, so I can pick the right decision. Probably within the next week or so, I'll probably have another corporate job, probably as an executive again at another firm. But either way, you know, before I start that executive, before I start that position there, I probably am going to get a take a week off and just kind of go to Colorado. I've been wanting to go there to kind of see the hike in the summer there. I've been there like 6 times and never once have hiked in the summer, so that's kind of a little odd on my end. But nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and do that before I start this next job. And yeah, I just kind of want to get your guys' tips, tricks, and ideas on how I can transform the vehicle that I have now into a travel SUV. I have an idea, which I'll talk to you guys about it in the next clip. But yeah, give me some tips, tricks, and ideas. So we're very quickly without the setup in it. You guys can see it's not the biggest, but it definitely has a lot of room. Like I said, I've slept in here. I'm about 5'8". No issues really. Not the tallest, thankfully, but one big thing about this vehicle that really helps. Oh, got a big mess here from my running and stuff, is the fact that this front seat does go all the way down. Oh, so yeah, there we go. So it goes all the way down, right? So with that, someone who's probably even 6 feet tall plus can probably easily comfortably fit right here, right? So my idea, what I have now is a platform that goes about pretty much right here. It doesn't extend over into the passenger seat, but what I want to do is maybe I want to go to, well, let me set it up first, and then I can start talking about what I want to do. And then, so very quickly, this is the very makeshift, not the best setup when it comes to the wood that I have set up here. So I have a couple of I don't even know exactly what kind of woods these are, but they're not even, you know, put together. Obviously I would, so as you can see, it does not go into the passenger side. But what I want to do with this, and what I want to possibly do with this, is I want to get a piece of wood that goes essentially, you know, exactly on this diameter, I guess, of this back area. And then maybe, for example, in the front, get an extra couple of wood that will extend into the passenger side to make it more comfortable overall. But right at the divider right there, right here, maybe put a piano hinge. That way this can fold back in the time where I am driving regularly. I want to have that passenger seat up. That way, in case I have a passenger, or in case I have any kind of, you know, I use it as a placement to put anything while I'm driving, food or snacks or anything like that. So I kind of want to definitely be able to piano hinge it right there, and then have the seat be able to come back up, and then, you know, this part that's going to fold out over there, come back this way. So that's my idea with that. So this is what I have, very basic, like I said. So another thing I want to do is possibly make this come up a little bit, right? Make it extend a little bit. I don't know exactly what the distance would be ideal, but definitely extend it up a little bit, and then have on the bottom a couple of woods on each side, maybe 3, 1 in the middle and then 2 on each side. That way I can maybe have drawers that come out as storage, and then drawers that come out. I definitely want to have a designated cooking station because I do want to get into more cooking as well. Okay, so I'm actually pretty lazy and it's extremely hot here in Texas right now, so I'm not gonna put the bedding on there and all that thing. But what you could imagine it being is just like a foam, like a mattress topper that goes right here. It's about an inch, maybe 2 inch. Actually, it's about 2 inches, maybe 2.5. That goes on top of here. Obviously, there's some comforters that will go on it. Other than that, that's pretty much the setup. Very basic, like I said. It doesn't have anything, you know, out of the extraordinarily done on it. It's just a very basic setup. It gets the job done. I do have excuse the mess, but I do have this is a very big thing, especially right now. I did want to also ask, so I have this fan. It's powered by batteries, but it's not, obviously it doesn't throw any cold air or anything like that. So one of the big things I wanted to ask is a couple of tips and tricks for camping during the summer in your vehicle on how to stay cool. Because the biggest thing that I have and I feel like would be an issue is sleeping in the hot. I probably wouldn't be able to sleep in the heat, to be completely honest. It's one of the things that I would probably struggle with the most. It's one of the things that I struggled with when I was going to Arizona. I tried to sleep and I struggled just to sleep because it was very hot before I entered Colorado and Arizona area. So that's one of the big things. If you have any tips on that as well, that would be absolutely phenomenal, and I'll definitely take that. Because like I said earlier, I quit my corporate job a couple weeks ago. I'm currently looking for a job, and you know, I'll probably have a job within the next week or so. I have a lot of offers already, so before I get into that, you know, a new job, I'm gonna probably take a trip to Colorado. I want to definitely experience Colorado during the summer. I've been there 6 times and never once experienced it during the summer and the colors and everything. So that's one of the big things that I do want to do before I start this job. So I'll probably go on a road trip up there for about a week and do a little bit of hiking, probably the Rocky Mountains, and then I am gonna take this setup. I probably won't have time to, you know, get the other one. I'm gonna work on it in the meantime, but more than likely, you know, as soon as I accept an offer, I'll probably take off the next day, and this will probably be the setup that I take. And I know right now I'm not sure what the conditions are in Colorado, but if it's hot, I'm gonna need a, you know, better thing to stay cool. So this is the setup. I already, you know, gave you quick ideas as to what I want to do with it. And yeah, if you guys can give me some tips, tricks, and ideas on how to make this setup fully good. I think I am going to take myself to Home Depot and probably get somebody to come out and measure everything, and then they could just cut out a slab of wood for me to get the platform set up. I think that'll probably be ideal, and then I'll probably more than likely as well, you know, I always cover this up because it's kind of annoying a little bit. And then yeah, so this is the back area. This would be where I'd be sleeping, and then here's the front if you guys want to see what it looks like in here for, I guess, the people who are interested in maybe potentially getting a car like this. By the way, this goes down because allegedly a canoe can fit in here. I've tried fitting a canoe in here. That is false. Actually, that's false. A canoe does not fit in here, or a kayak, sorry. But or unless they were talking about a kayak for a child or something, or a very small one. But me and my friends tried fitting a kayak in here, and that's definitely did not fit in here for it to close all the way. But nonetheless, I hope this video reaches the right people, right? And I hope I get feedback before I start just working on it on my own. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys subscribe, like the video, repost it a little bit if you guys want to. But I will be traveling a lot more this year. I definitely want to travel a lot more, and I definitely want to travel in the setup, right? Because that was one of the main reasons why I got this vehicle back a couple years ago, was to road trip, travel in it, sleep in it, and kind of get that experience. So this is the first step into the van life, I guess you can say, for me at least. So I'm gonna roll out with this for a couple of trips. First one here should be Colorado here in a couple of weeks, and I'll bring you guys along. Obviously, I do also have, fair warning, on my SD card I have a few videos and everything from a couple of trips that I've done that I didn't get a chance to record and upload, which I'll probably go ahead and do if the footage is good. I think one of them was the Black Canyon of the, oh actually no, I posted that one. You know, there was a few from Colorado. I believe Arizona had one as well. I had an Arizona one. So I'll probably see if I make a collage, or maybe I'll make individual videos and upload those. But nonetheless, please subscribe, please repost, share, like. I'm gonna definitely start uploading a little bit more, and then getting into this travel car, I guess SUV life for now. And then hopefully, I guess the ultimate goal for this YouTube channel would be to get to a travel van, right? Get a travel van going, and get you know, maybe big and travel for a living. But for the meantime, that has been it. These have been the 20 national parks that I've gone to. The goal is to hit all 63, by the way, so hopefully I'll bring you guys along for all that as well. And I will see you hopefully in the next video, which should be Colorado. Hope you guys enjoyed. Looking forward to hearing the tips and tricks, and I will see you guys on the next one.